Okay, I'm going to show you how to add and remove projects. This is going to be a bit different because it involves a little bit of WordPress and a little bit of Builder. So um, we're actually going to go into the dashboard here, and just so I can show you a different way to navigate to a page. So you'd click Pages, and it'll just open up the library of all your pages. So let's say we'll just use this one as an example, the All Children's Hospital Specialty Care. And we're actually going to go to the page, and you can actually do this with any of these, but this process is exactly the same. You go into builder mode once you're on the page, and instead of going into the actual builder, you're going to actually come in here at the very top left, pull down this drop down, and to click duplicate layout. And this won't put anything live. This won't actually do anything other than create this duplicate. And you can see it just calls it a copy of. So two very important things will be, of course, changing this to the new project title, and then making sure, double checking this one. You want to make sure that you make the slug reflect the new project title. This will be your URL for the page. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same. It can be a shortened version if it's a long title or what have you. And just make sure to hit OK, so that'll submit that URL there. And make sure it's not duplicated anywhere else. You don't want duplicate URLs because it'll create a second version of it, and you'll have to end up doing some 301 redirects and basically stuff that you don't want to have to deal with at all. But so before we even get into Builder, we're going to keep scrolling down past the Builder link there, and you're going to see project details. So this is where you're going to want to fill in the new info for the new location. So I'll just do new location, and then come over here, and you can do the new size. Make sure to define the new project type. And then lastly, and this is how it will know where to put this page. So let's say it's a religious one. You just want to make sure you check that box. And then another very, very, very important thing is coming in here at the SEO side and changing this meta description, because since you duplicated it, it's duplicating everything that is from the previous one. So you just want to make sure that this description is based on the new one. And you can actually, the easiest way to do this is probably just pulling a sentence that you think summarizes the project the best. So you're just going to click it, and then this is where you actually change it right here. So it's called a meta description. I believe these will automatically update, but if not, I would just double check these and make sure to follow the same format. This will be your slug, so this should change, but if not, this is the same thing as what I mentioned up here, which they call the permalink. They're the same thing. So let's say I would want to publish it if I knew it was going to be a new project, but since it isn't, I'm just going to go straight into preview because I don't want to save anything. And you can see it pulls all this information by default. The only thing you'll have to do in Builder here is just changing the gallery sliders and the information for the location. So you'll go into the image module here, which is much like the other standard image module. This is actually the carousel. So this one only has one image, but let's say it has 4, you're going to actually have to delete each one, and then you're going to go to add gallery once it's empty. And then, as I stated in the other video, I prefer to add the images in advance, and they'll all show up here. So then you would just add your new images. Let's say it was these 3, and you just click add to gallery, and then you would click update gallery, and it will pull in those images here. And then you would save, and then your new gallery would be good to go. And then the last bit would just be, again, changing text, which is as simple as just copying and pasting the new description